this is the executioner staff has built in. Now, before we get to all that and the weapon making, we need to go back to when I was the biggest Star Wars fan ever. So this was me every year for Halloween. And then while I was cleaning my basement, well, I don't clean, but while I was in my basement, I found this, the executioner staff. And I just realized I had to make this. Okay, guys, now I wanted to animate for this because it was pretty cool, and it just looks so amazing. So hey guys, in this video, we're gonna be making the executioner staff. So this is the one Disney made to the left, and we're gonna be making it in real life. But the project was just a little expensive. So whip out your cash, whip out your credit cards, and break open your piggy bank. No, but in all seriousness, this is a completely original idea. No hacksmith has made this yet. Nope. Completely original. And I know the lining's supposed to go in between the knives for shut up, whatever, dork. So let's just get on with the video. Okay, guys. So this video was filmed, I think, back in August. And I'm finally now just getting around to editing it because I feel like it is pretty cool. I should make a video. So this is the executioner staff. Has a built-in taser. I haven't used it for a while, so I had to warm up. But those are all the knives on it. It's pretty cool. It's made out of copper. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how I made it. If you guys want to make something like this too, the knives do also go in and out, which is pretty cool. So, I don't know. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm sorry some parts of this video are not that descriptive. Mostly towards the end when I put in the knives. But I'll just voice over for that. So make sure to like and subscribe. Oh well, this is the beginning of the video, but okay. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is measure how big the actual executioner staff is to line up with this. Now, of course, this part is only going to be the handle, so that looks good right there. I'll probably put up on the screen how long that is, but I'm just going to make a little black line. Right there, so it's not that long, but it'll be longer once we finish with the staff. Okay, got it cut out. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, guys, so this is what I've came up with so far for the executioner staff. So this is going to be the part that you hold right here. It's got an M cap. I have a paper with the receipt showing all this stuff because it's pretty exact pieces. Now, for the part that looks like the really cool part at the end of it, I got this stuff. Now, it is pretty durable, but obviously I need it harder. So that's why this serves as a 2-in-1, this PVC pipe. Now, this is the closest pipe I could get to fit in here. So that's going to be in there like that. And then I'm going to use this ultra clear epoxy to make it permanent. Now, when I said it was a 2-in-1, it's because there's obviously going to be electronics in this. Like the button for the taser is going to be right there. And the taser is going to end over here. And I can't have all the wires in the epoxy. So I'm going to sand this down so it could fit in here. Maybe epoxy that in with 4-in-1 or something. And then get this on here. And then keep building from there. I think it's a pretty good idea so far. I'm not going to start doing anything yet because of the knife situation. And it is pretty complicated. In this next clip, I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing about the knives. But here's the list of the stuff I bought. If you guys need. Okay, guys, so one of the big things about this project is the knife situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Amazon and search Gravity Karambot knives. And the first one I'm going to be getting is going to be this one. Now, out of these few knives I'm going to get, one's probably going to do the main job. I'm also going to get this one. Now, most of these are gravity knives, so they fall down when you spin them or stuff like that. And the last knife I'm going to be getting is this one. Now, hopefully one of these works, because I'll kind of just be sitting here like an idiot if none of them do. So, those are the three. I'm going to figure out which one of these works. It says they'll take a while to get here. So I'll see you guys when they get here, along with the rest of the taser stuff. Okay guys, now I'm basically just yapping. So I keep saying the knife situation, and basically with the actual staff itself, they were electric and they came out, so I didn't know if I was able to make that happen, or if I was just going to make it, pop out manually. I didn't end up doing manually, but here I'm just basically complaining about all the $10 knives I got. So, yeah. we'll go over that in a minute, I guess. That is not looking too good. I don't know why that battery looks so tiny. It should not be that small. Okay, so first off, we have this knife, which I had to like really play with it just to get open like that. Like, it is like absolute junk. It's like lodged, like they could have maybe greased it up a little bit. Like absolute trash. I mean, I did pay $10 for that one. And the rest of these knives are all $20. Now this one came like a French fry, greased up like crazy, like, you know, this piece like everywhere. And it's easier. I'm not able to like open it with this, what I had in my head. So I don't think this knife will work either. Then this knife is pretty cool actually. When I first bought this, I kind of thought I could like use magnets or something. That's just not really how it works, but I mean, it is pretty cool. It's like a curved butterfly knife. And then the last knife. Now, I've not checked this one out yet, but I think this will work for what I need it to. So I'm really hoping this was like the Grim Reaper one. Oh wow, this is crazy heavy. Okay, I guess I was... I'm gonna do some thinking. Not too sure about all these knives. Oh, pretty. So here's all the components for our taser. But in the video I was following, the guy's battery was like this big. These look... maybe they could still work. Oh yeah, these are decent sized. Doesn't that box look so tiny? How did these, like, big batteries fit in that tiny box? Is it just me? Okay, so there's the batteries. There's whatever these things are called. Got my wires, got my buttons. So this next part is going to be putting the taser together, which is going to be pretty cool. So let me show you what I do to make that possible. Okay, guys, now the first step to making this taser, you're going to want to get your soldering, or your wires, and you're going to want to solder the red side onto the positive, and the black side onto the negative. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, no, that did not end up happening. I had to use hot glue because solder does not work, which I know now. Okay, I got these on. I just have to end up hot gluing it a little at the end to keep them on. But anyway, now you're going to want to get 2 screws. One red wire, one black wire. You're going to want to wrap this around this so it's like nice and secure. Just like that for the first one. You might want to add a little something extra to keep that on there. Just on this one. And you're going to want to keep this long because this is the part that's going to be at the top of the staff. So let me measure out how long I need it. Okay, so I also just did really quick, cut this piece out along with the PVC. It's extra long because that's going to go in there. So that's where the button's going to be. I need it over here. So I'm going to measure this, tell you guys how long the wires need to be for that, and show you what I do next. Okay, guys, now I did not end up doing this. Basically, this is your screw, and I would recommend this. And I suggest that you sand it all down with like a Dremel or something like that. And you want to bend the tip. So then when that's done, it should be looking something like this. And now the reason you want to do this is because if you just have your nail straight up, the electricity that's conducting want to go through the metal points in the wires. So you need the nails to be closer than the wires to conduct the electricity. So that's basically just what I suggest. It's not like that deep, but I would suggest doing all this stuff. So now let's get back to the video. Okay, now this is the cap that the nails are going to go into. So I'm going to grab my nails. I'm going to see how far do I want them. Probably like on each side of the Dora. Now you could just drill, but I'm just going to make like a small hole with this soldering iron. Jeez Louise, go through already. Yeah, use a respirator, guys. This is like vaping, but much worse and much worse tasting. I don't know what I'm yapping about here. Okay, let's check out these holes. So now, these nails should go straight into here. Okay, so I got my 2 nails in here, and before I like glue them in to make sure that they're actually going to be in there, I'm just going to tape these wires a little bit off. To make things a little easier for me. Just go right. Yeah, okay, guys, so I just cut these out, soldered them onto these nails, and these are going to go into these holes I made at the top of this cap. Now the next step is going to be to drill a hole through this copper for the button. So that's what I'm going to do right now. like scared to touch this right now. That was crazy. Wait. I was like not thinking this was working because the guy in the video was like, he wasn't that descriptive with his stuff. So I was like, oh, we'll see. Here, let me finish this up. That was crazy. I did not expect that to happen. That was loud. I have a teaser, but it's not that loud. Okay, so. Guys, be careful with any of you guys, so I don't make this death. Definitely. Look at that! Literally, guys, look at that. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Okay, guys, after a lot of work, I finally got this taser thing going. If you're kind of complicated on how the wires go, these two wires go to the red wire of that. And so you can look around. That's connected to the black in there. That's like that. So let me show you how it works. Now in here, these two wires, they kept wanting to have the electricity instead of up here. So they had to be farther apart than the screws. But now it looks like this. That's pretty awesome. I can't believe I built that out of a battery, and I can't remember what that thing's called. But now I'm gonna start thinking about maybe epoxying it, and before that, checking out my knife options again. Okay guys, so what I just did is I just stuffed it all in this pipe. So the battery's like here, the piece I can't remember is like here, and now it's looking like pretty close, kind of pretty close to being finished. Yeah, I'm gonna use my JB Weld. So that just fits perfectly in there. I'm gonna get this clamp and clamp it on right there, so this stuff is like extra secure. That seems like pretty decent before. So I just goes with that and clamp this on. Okay guys, so now we're just gonna want to sand this. I don't know what grit I used, but it was pretty gritty because I used a lot of sandpaper. So basically you want to sand this, and you're gonna want to use that spray we used at the beginning, or bought at the beginning, and you want to do one layer of that sand, one layer of that sand, and then that's how then you'll just paint after that. That's basically it to painting. And the reason I made the top of this plastic and all metal is because I didn't want to tase myself, so I just wanted to clear the air. If you guys were thinking of making like an all metal taser staff, but let's. Okay guys, so while we're waiting for that spray paint to dry, I also decided what knife I want to use. And it's gonna be the Grim Reaper one. Now I chose this because once you open it a little bit, it's like automatic the rest of the way. And this kind of does look like the knife that it uses. So I'm gonna order 3 more of these, so that's gonna be 4 in total. It's gonna be here, 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 and here. And it's gonna look pretty crazy, so I guess let's wait for these knives to show up. Okay, so now I'm gonna paint this black, but obviously don't want to put tape on my white part. So I'm just gonna get this sock, lay that over there, and start spray painting. Okay guys, I also just got this hockey tape, which I'm gonna wrap around this so like hands don't like make it brown and stuff. So I'm probably gonna go here and a little over here. Let me show you what I did. Okay guys, we're outside. I got this tape on. Do say it's looking mighty fine. Now we're about to caulk it. Here's the stuff I'm using. And I'm just gonna like put it in here, maybe move it, then make sure you do not put it in there. You do not want that. You want it on the side here. Now it is a small area. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, you cannot fit your epoxy in there. You can maybe get like 2 inches deep. So you wanna make 2 holes on each side, stick the epoxy tip in there, and then that should make it spread out evenly. Give it like a while to dry. It would be a lot easier if I wasn't like dumb, because here's the part that they're gonna go on, and I didn't make it long enough, which really screws every single thing up, as you can tell there. But I have a solution. If I can't make this longer, I can make these shorter. So what I've done is I've cut off the part that's like that. And that should save, obviously not a lot of room, but when you have the two, and we can put them really close, and I'm pretty sure it'll work. So I'm gonna get my Dremel and then start cutting right below the screw all of these off. Okay guys, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this knife. Now something really important to know is that if you just cut it like in there and you don't do anything else with it, it won't open because when you do that, it flicks in the back. So keep that in mind. I might drill a little bit into the inside PVC too. I'm gonna get my Dremel and just cut in there, make like something perfect that this just sits into. And I'm gonna do that there, and I'm gonna do it up there as close as I possibly can. And yeah, so I'm gonna start off by drawing, sketching it out with this pen. Looks like a mess and looks crazy. But it's because all of this stupid epoxy like came on my skin and burned me while I was cutting. Jeez Louise. Anyway, what I did was I cut these holes in it with my Dremel, made it so the blades could go down, and epoxied them in. And I'm just going to do half of this for now, maybe come back to it tomorrow. I'm so sorry that my workspace looks like this, but I'm going to let this dry and show you later. Okay guys, I have a little bit of a sore throat, but I have this sitting here, and now I'm going to start cutting the holes on this side for the other two knives. Okay guys, I just cut these holes in. My phone's epoxy now. Okay guys, I just cut these holes in and I'm about to put the knives in. But I'm like covered in dust and my air is like so polluted in here. I can like see it. So if I don't live long, that's probably why. Okay guys, I finished up here. No. Freaking epoxy, man. Oh, it takes Okay guys, I finished putting on the knives on this side. They're epoxied down. And now I feel very dusty, so I'm going to go take a shower at 4 in the morning. Okay guys, the epoxy is finally dried on these. So I guess now the knives are just in. And my problem was I made this piece a little too short. So I had to make some modifications to the cap so the knives would come out because of this wedge. It'll still work. Now I'm going to go over it, probably paint it, clean it up. I'll paint these like black and stuff, but I mean, we're so close to finishing. Let's check it out. Okay guys, so after a lot of work, here it is, the full executioner staff. Now, I have some things to test this out on. I mean, I don't really know what I'm planning on showing because it's obviously just a killing machine. So, these knives open up just like this. So, I mean, I guess I'll start like this with the simple stuff. Like this goes, it's like light blue stuff. Obviously, it's just a knife. I don't have one of those like bodies that like simulates your skin. I don't know, I'm gonna try popping this basketball. Okay, that was actually really anticlimactic. But, I mean, it does the job. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. And I think that's pretty much it for this project. If you decide to build this, it was pricey, and I don't know what you're gonna use it for. But that's pretty much it. You get the idea. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.